So as I was going through my official 2023 NBA mock draft, the team popped up that had me really interested in who they should potentially take. And it's a really hard team to talk about in the Golden State Warriors, just based on the fact that, yeah, we can talk about who they should draft and whatnot, but there's every big chance that they actually end up trading this pick and they never actually select a player at all. But the reality, I think, with this Golden State Warriors situation, where in my mock draft, I kind of had a player fall down to them that I think was so good and such a perfect fit at the end of the day, where I was thinking, hold on a second, this just makes a whole lot of sense and might actually make the Golden State Warriors potentially rethink their decision in maybe packaging this pick in a trade or, you know, whatever it may be. So, again, at the time of making this video, the Warriors do sit with the 19th overall pick, and as I was going through, I was just thinking, this is a really good player, and hopefully this is going to be a player that potentially might fall down to the Warriors, and I think it's a player that the Warriors not only should pick up because he could be best available, but he also perfectly fits their system. So if this player falls down to the Warriors, geez, yeah, it could definitely be a potential draft steal. Now, before I get into who I think this player is going to be that the Warriors might, of course, select, I would just like to say that this is going to be a clip from my official 2023 NBA draft. Again, go and check out that video, which I'll be linking in the description down below. You get to see who I have all the other teams selecting and whatnot, just in case you are wondering why I didn't take a different player with this pick. There is a huge chance, of course, I might have already taken him with a higher pick to a different team. So definitely go and check out my official 2023 NBA draft, which I will be, of course, putting in the description down below. But I guess without further ado, here's who I think the Golden State Warriors should select with the 19th overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. Moving on to pick 19, we actually have the Golden State Warriors, who I'm not exactly too sure if they're going to be really drafting a player with this pick as well. They definitely could, I think, trade this pick. I mean, it would make a lot of sense, but in saying all that, I've decided to kind of take a player who I think fits their system in Bryce Sensabaugh, who I just think makes a whole lot of sense for this team as well. You're looking at a 6'6" wing player who's a really nice three-point shooter, who, let's be honest here, the Golden State Warriors absolutely love. They created the 6'6" extremely good three-point shooter in Klay Thompson, of course. It's being said that Sensabaugh is an extremely good 6'6" combo forward with very high skill level. He's a walking bucket who's really able to create his own shot, but is extremely good from the mid-range and can definitely shoot a three here and there. It's being said that he has a solid NBA type of build and has a ton of natural power. He has advanced ball handling for his size and is very quick on the first step, and he also excels at scoring through contact. It's being said that one of the best things about his game, though, is he has a beautiful jump shot and is extremely accurate. I just think, yeah, if you hear that and you're the Golden State Warriors, you think twice about maybe trading this pick. You're probably sitting there and you're like, damn, we got a guy here who could come in and really do what our system has been able to do so greatly for so many years right now. And that's come in, shoot threes, be a decent shot creator, but just space the floor out. Like, there's a reality. If this dude, his defense seems to be okay, but because he's such a big body and whatnot, I have no worries or trouble with this Ohio State player translating his game into the NBA. My theory is, who says you couldn't see a time where you maybe see something real small ball of Steph Curry at point guard, Klay Thompson at shooting guard, DiVincenzo like at small forward, of course, their new Ohio State player at power forward maybe, and a Draymond Green at center. Could you imagine Draymond Green playmaking to these four sharpshooters who are all capable of defending their own player, switching onto a different player here and there? Maybe not Steph, but he makes up for it in other things, I promise. But being able to switch from like basically 2 from 4, which a lot of these guys can do, and just hit that 3 ball, whether it's, you know, or it just shot create, or on the catch and shoot, whatever it is. Whereas the mid-range, the 3-point shot, or even from the free throw line, all of these guys can do exactly that. This is kind of just a match made in heaven for the Golden State Warriors. I definitely think if you're the Warriors and you see this guy sitting on the draft board, you're thinking, look, we could maybe trade him for another role player like a Donte DiVincenzo, that 8 to 12 million type of player who could be a serviceable type of role player. We could maybe trade our pick for that type of player, or we could go and, you know, be a little bit, I think, risky and go and draft an Ohio State dude named Bryce Sensabaugh at this pick, but he just fits in with our system. Get him in, see how he goes, and I think that's what the Warriors could definitely decide to do. He won't start, of course. They've still got Wiggins. I still think they're going to bring back Draymond in free agency. I know it's a big consensus. He's probably going to leave, but Draymond's just done so much for this team. He's so crucial to the way players like Steph Curry and whatnot play. I think you got to keep Draymond in the team, hopefully, for them. And this just makes a whole lot of sense, in my opinion. And look, you bring in this type of dude, he might not be able to start just yet, because you've already got so many good players starting here and there. But my way of thinking is, you can bring this dude off the bench. He can play the 10 to 20 minutes per night off the bench, give you those serviceable minutes, hopefully accurate 3-point shooting, nice mid-range shot, just space the floor out in general. And I think this makes a whole lot of sense if you're a Golden State Warriors fan, and from a Golden State Warriors point of view. So, of course, I would definitely really like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys agree with my mock draft, or do you guys not? I would very much like to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe to my, my gaming channel and my IRL/vlogging channel, and check out my podcast as well, which will be down below if you haven't already. I'll be linking them all there, but most importantly, just comment what you guys think and whatnot. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.